Today, I am doing my second and final mock draft of the year. Once again, I did no trades because, well, I like to keep it simple around here. Now let's get into it. With my first pick, we are getting Kenny some help by selecting Devonte Wyatt, defensive tackle from Georgia. I see the Packers selecting at least one defensive lineman in this year's draft. The right one has to fall to them at 22 for them to pick one there, and Wyatt is one of them guys. He doesn't have great sack numbers, but does have very, very good pressure numbers, and if Mike Smith taught us anything, pressures are just as good as sacks. His effort and athleticism make him stand out. He is 308 pounds and he moves like a linebacker. It is insane. This would be a sensational pick and would make this defense even more scary than it already is. Now moving on to pick 28, I have the Green Bay Packers selecting Andrew Booth, cornerback from Clemson. This pick would probably shock some people, but hear me out. We don't know if Jair will come back to his normal self after his shoulder injury, and with Rasul, he might be a one-year wonder. We don't know that yet. Then, with Stokes, he will have to keep developing, and that is really never a given in the NFL. So that's why I think corner is an underrated need in this year's draft. Now about Andrew, he has limited starting experience and will need time to develop. So that's why I think this pick makes sense at 28. He has the traits you want in a corner, and a few are being agile and twitchy, also having great awareness and ball tracking skills. I will end it by saying that he reminds me a lot of Jair Alexander coming out of college. With pick 53, I have the Packers selecting Alec Pierce, wide receiver from Cincinnati. Yes, the Packers finally take a receiver in the second round, and Pierce can do all the things asked of a perimeter receiver in the Matt LaFleur offense. He is such a perfect fit for this team, it's actually pretty crazy. If you didn't see on Packers Twitter, a lot of people were comparing him to Jordy Nelson, and honestly, I do see a lot of him in Pierce's game. He is also a great run blocker, and like we all know, Green Bay loves run blocking receivers. He ran a slow 40 time compared to everyone else, but his game speed is perfect. Finally, his RAS score is 9.8, which is amazing. He is a perfect fit for Green Bay, and I'm totally convinced he is a Packer by the end of draft weekend. Continuing with pick 59, I have the Packers selecting Khalil Shakir, wide receiver from Boise State. The first thing you say when you watch him is, wow, he is a menace with the ball in his hands and after the catch. Just go watch him, it is insane. He can make phenomenal catches and will go up and make those tough catches. He isn't really fast, but he is really quick, if that makes any sense. With my final pick, I have the Packers selecting safety Brian Cook from Cincinnati. Yes, the Packers doubled up on Cincinnati players. This kid has the size, toughness, and instincts, as well as the intelligence to be a great safety in the NFL. He can match up with tight ends and hold his own. He used to play corner and has the ability to be played in the slot, which might intrigue Green Bay. And oh my god, this kid can hit. I feel like every other play he makes, he is lighting someone up. He is super underrated and someone is going to get a hell of a football player. He is definitely a player I want in the green and gold. That will do it for my last mock draft. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to follow us here on the Underage Packers podcast. And as always, go Pack, go!